So today, Friday, it's Friendly Fire upload day, but what you might not know is that it's also Friendly Fire recording day. But this week, literally the week we were supposed to do our first recording session of the year, there was a storm heading to Ireland and it was going to hit me at like 2, 3 in the morning. So obviously my power was very likely to go out because this was a red warning, so very severe storm for people who don't know that system. So I told Gogo, I said, hey, I'm not going to be able to record at the time that we planned because the storm's probably going to cut the power. Gogo then immediately, without even a second thought, without even letting me know that they were free, like in what would be the morning for them. We would usually record in the evening for them. Like I was awake. It was pretty late for me by the time Gogo was awake, but I was awake. I was there. I was present. But even so, without even letting me know that they were free and they could record earlier you know, if I was able to, they just immediately made plans with our good friend Iron Beta me. That's like bad enough as it is that I was, I'm replaced so easily, right? So like not only that, but I also see that they play Fortnite for I think 2.5 hours. Like I saw it on my Epic Games sidebar when I was like checking the item shop last night. And then not only that, like I know this keeps going, but then like I'm barely awake. And Goga says, "Hey, I finished the video." So not only am I so easily replaceable, their recording with beta goes so much better that they have an entire like 2.5 hour recording session condensed into 20 minutes within 12 hours. So I have decided to also replace Gilgo. Now, our guest for today, in which we are going to react to this video with, would you like to introduce yourself?
If you know, you know.
I suppose so. Let's just jump into it then.
Welcome back to Friendly Fire.
Welcome back to Friendly Fire.
Welcome
Okay,
back
awesome.
to
By the
Friendly
way, I
Fire.
started recording.
I love freebooting.
You got a really interesting accent. What part of Ireland are you
Yeah,
from?
the American part, I don't know.
Excuse me?
Now that's a spicy meatball.
I didn't ask you.
Yeah. America, USA, Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I can make so many distasteful jokes right now.
You already
Shrimp
have.
on the Barbie in it. Wait, that's the wrong
What?
country.
Gilgo, what?
This video makes me want to hug my doggo.
Does she know that you're recording with me?
Yes, actually, she does know I'm recording with you. Okay, so, like, for those at home, we left recording for this video up to, like, the last minute, basically, and we'll record, like, today, but then, like, Parximew saw that there was gonna be, like, a big storm at her house, and it was gonna, like, wipe.
Not my house. No, like, not the entirety of Ireland. It's not a storm that, like, went all the way to fucking northern Scotland. No, a storm at my house. Good job explaining, Go-Go.
Ooh, hot take.
Wipe out the power. So we're like, okay, let's do it nice and early, and I slept in. So, here we are. Her power's about to go out.
Here we
And she's
are.
uninvited, and Miku is here.
Is that how they took that? Is that what they thought happened? Whatever. I've already explained too much in the intro. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yas, queen.
Does this make the 5th time I've been in a Friendly Fire video?
So you were in the Fortnite prop hunt video.
Yep.
You were in the
Power wash
video. You were in 2 orange juice videos, which were like those were the same recording, but we just like broke it up into 2 bits.
Wow, breaking the magic, are we, Gilgo? Like ruining it for everyone? Wow.
A for effort.
No, ReactBot. No way for effort.
Woo!
Woo! Awesome.
I'm a reoccurring character.
You're a reoccurring character. I mean, we know for a fact that, like, there's gonna be a time when, like, you're on here when I'm not here. Because, like, I know, or maybe,
that makes sense.
I can't really say too much, but, there is going to be...
I don't even know about this. You haven't talked to me about this.
Yeah, look, I mean,
I don't know what they're talking about either. Like, legitimately, I don't know what they're talking about. Is Gilgo the only one who knows about this secret plan for...
like, you know, we might just cut this out of the video. Who's to say? I don't know.
You-
But
You literally okay.
Parximew is going to at some point record a video without me, just because I had like a subathon during December. Like one of my punishments for like not doing something was to be out of friendly fire for one video.
Well, yeah, that's true, but like I don't think I ever promised that Beta would be in that video.
So either a solo video from Parximew or something like this will happen. Who's to say?
Okay, but like if I do something like this where it's just me and Beta, then that becomes like, well, like they put me in a tough spot here, you know? Like by specifically mentioning the subathon punishment, they've made it so that there is now a video where I have been kicked off of Friendly Fire, where there was supposed to be a video where Gogo was kicked off. So now I think I have to do an actual solo video, unless this counts. Could you imagine?
Checkmate, atheists.
We're gonna start a Persona 5 Let's Play, and you're gonna have to play through the entire game.
I will kill myself.
It's a good game!
I don't mind reading. I just don't like reading for a
yeah.
stream or a video or anything.
Here's the thing about Persona 5, like, about 80% of the game is voice acted, and the other 20% isn't really all that important. Frankly, the only important parts of the game that aren't voice acted are, like, the text messaging segments, which don't really go on for all that long.
Does he know?
I'm explaining this to the audience, ReactBot. Come on, Matt, keep up.
Because like
It's really hard to stream like RPGs and visual novels unless you're big and you can get a lot of chat in on it, but
yeah, exactly.
shit.
That's like the opposite experience I have with visual novels, which is interesting. Like I find visual novels easier because like I don't have like much of a like chat presence unless I stream at very specific hours of the day where my like friend group would be awake. So like when it comes to visual novels, that's something I can just like I can do any hour of the day, and I can still like I can be engrossed in that without like, oh no chat, so I guess I'm gonna be silent for another half hour, which is something that happened with a stream I did last year of My Friendly Neighborhood, which eventually sent me into a spiral of not streaming for like 3 months because of how poorly that stream did.
I don't know what to do.
I don't either.
No wonder the video like wasn't able to be condensed so much. You're not doing anything.
Talk about a giant L.
Yeah, you step on the $0 level 1 ship and you can buy it.
I am inside of it, like how I was with your mom last
Do you
night.
have a
-2.
This is so sad.
Okay, if Miku had a devil fruit, what devil fruit would she have?
She just
What do you mean what devil fruit would she have? Obviously, she would have the fucking Uta Uta no Mi. Do you not follow One Piece at all? Fake fan.
I can't focus. Can you put on some Subway Surfers?
Yeah, 1 second.
Film Red's got some bangers though. I love the artist who does all the music, Otto. I'm seeing her in concert.
My one thing with Film Red, I think, is like for the dub, even though they had like a professional cover artist that like pretty damn famous in like the anime sphere, like Amelie, she's known as Monarch these days. They had her do Uta's like English voice, but they didn't have her do the songs, even though she went on to release all of the songs like on her own channel, like covers of them, like after the movie came out in English. And then online, every time somebody like brings up the idea that, oh, I wish they like used like, you know, Amelie's English covers for the movie, and then everyone's like, oh no, that would just spit on all those effort or like whatever, and I'm just like, literally how this is how English dubs work. Like more English dubs of musicals should include, or just like more just like other language dubs of musicals in general should like include like covers of the songs in that language, because like recently version 1.5 of Zenless Zone Zero came out, and in the main story, or like quote unquote main story, with a bit of a side episode sort of deal, like towards the end of that, like there's a musical number, and it's like it's in fucking Chinese or not, or Mandarin. I don't know. I don't know which is. I don't know if one is. Point is, it wasn't in English, and it was like it honestly kind of took me out of it. Why am I going on this react? What do you have to say about this?
This is giving me an existential crisis.
Honestly, yeah, same.
Are you at your dock?
No, I'm currently destroying an outhouse right now.
How do you know you're destroying it when you're not even doing any damage?
Well, that's time I'll never get back.
Honestly, like, it's such a waste of time just hitting it over and over.
Wait, your boat's here? You can see your boat?
Yeah,
I can't see any of the boats.
I can't believe Gilgo is boat blind.
This is giving me an existential crisis.
You just said that. You're supposed to have like 800 phrases, and you said the same one twice. Almost in a row. I don't think it was quite in a row, but it was almost in a row. Do you say it again?
Do you think one of Miku's, like, attacks is the Miku beam?
Wow, how clever and original. I never would have thought of that. Miku attacking with a Miku beam? Unheard of. Nobody's ever made that joke before, especially not in the past about 10 months.
I hate to bring gender into this, but women deserve to be respected.
Can we get respect women in the comments?
Can you die in this game?
probably.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Wish my Mima were still alive to see this.
Oh no. Did she die in the game?
You at 800? Oh my god.
Sorry, 920 now.
That seems like something that if Gogo said it like in text form, they would attach a nerd emoji and a pointing upwards emoji to it.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Anyway, I'm a millionaire. I'm rich.
You have 1 million coins?
No, I just have $1,000. Well,
Oh my god. How many bounties did you claim for that much?
I just want to point out that Beta believes that. Like, Beta believes that Gogo just had like $1 million currently, or suddenly.
Not me, nose exhaling.
I claimed Zoro's bounty. I claimed
No, but
Chopper's.
he's awesome. He's the second strongest Straw Hat.
Oh, good point.
Let's start an
okay.
argument in the comments.
Don't start an argument in this one. Start an argument about ReactBot. What should they argue about instead of like power scaling the Straw Hats?
This is me when I go to a Starbucks.
Yeah.
We love arguments. Yeah.
Get all the Shanks and Mihawk fans fighting. Who do you think wins in that fight?
Shanks or Mihawk? I mean,
Yeah.
ooh.
Goonin
Mihawk
with
is
the
the world's
boys.
strongest swordsman, but Shanks is a Yonko.
Yeah, I feel
How
like
do you compete with that?
how do you compete with any of that? It feels like a very what's the word?
I mean, it is worth noting that like Mihawk has like the label of like world's strongest swordsman, but also like Shanks doesn't exclusively use his sword. And then when it comes to like comparing them against each other, like well Shanks is a Yonko, but like Mihawk was like allied with the government for a while, so obviously he wouldn't be labeled as an emperor. Which like is like why it's a bit tricky to actually compare them. I think we're just gonna have to like wait and see if they ever like actually go up against each other in canon. Why am I actually going on about this? ReactBot, please interrupt me.
That's what you get.
ReactBot, I didn't.
So maybe Shanks by a
Mihawk's
hair?
strongest feat is that he cut an iceberg in half. That's it.
I mean, that's an iceberg, you know. It's like that took down the Titanic, an unsinkable ship. That's a pretty strong feat. I think that like that would be like at least multi-universal scale.
My skinny ass could never.
This game is awesome. I love being destroyed by creatures.
Yeah, I'm just like shooting things.
I'm sorry, I can't. It's like bothering me so much how like Gilgo is like stopping like and like half reloading and then going again like so many times. It's bothering me so much.
Shut up.
I don't think this game is very well made, but it's pretty funny.
But it's One Piece. One Piece is awesome.
I love One Piece.
Are you flipping
Who's your favorite
kidding
One
me?
Piece character?
Ooh, I really love Usopp. There's been several times where I've like gone into Parximew's DMs just to like info dump about Usopp and like, you know, psychoanalyze like him in like certain arcs and everything.
Yeah, I don't remember this ever happening like unprovoked. I think I got to like certain parts in the story, like without spoiling anything, Dressrosa was a big one, where we were like talking about Usopp just because of where I was when I was actually like in the process of catching up on One Piece. So I don't think they've ever, quote unquote, come into my DMs just to info dump about Usopp or however they fucking word. I'm not watching it the third time.
This just feels wrong.
A little bit, but I mean, it's not like it's not the worst thing they've ever misremembered.
And then she's like, okay,
That's pretty
cool, I
awesome.
guess.
Yeah, that's a very Parximew response.
That's a bit rude. We were like actually engaged in a conversation all of these times, and like you're relaying this as, oh, that's kind of cool, I guess, because I have this fucking persona when I'm on like fucking screen somewhere. Like, even though it's completely out of my control, I just get like fucking nervous and shy and shit. But like,
Yeah.
She posted on Twitter like recommendations for what she should do for a solo video, and I gave her the idea of doing the Did you try to?
that wasn't a Twitter upload. That was like I put that at the end of the best of. Like, I know that's an actually, but like, yeah. Like Beta's like actually just misremembering that, I think.
I gave her the idea of doing just a really long RPG, just start a let's play, and I just got ghosted.
I didn't know how to respond to it. Like I don't know, man. You're acting like I haven't responded to you since then. Like between that conversation and like also like between that conversation and this recording, like we've talked in DMs at least briefly, even if it was just, hey, hopefully I didn't wake you up, and I'm like, nah, you didn't wake me up, and like, alright, cool, and then nothing else. But I have such a hard time talking with people individually. Gilgo can literally tell you, before I got into One Piece, I would never message them ever. Like, like it's not like it's nothing personal. I'm just a weirdo who's like afraid of bothering people.
This ain't it, Chief.
Listen,
She does that. Sometimes like she'll read it and she'll like think about it, but she won't actually respond to anything.
I think we talked about something else after the fact. She just ignored that first message. Honestly, makes sense though. It's more of just a shitter response.
Yeah, either she like, you know, realized like, okay, this is a shit response, or she's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Honestly, most of the time,
90% of the time, I couldn't think of a way to respond, and I didn't want to to respond just to say I don't know how to respond, so I just don't respond. It goes back to the whole fear of bothering people, you know?
honestly, most of the time, no reaction is good reaction from her.
Okay, like, they said that as a joke, but it's actually true. Because if I have a problem with something, I will let it be known. Because, I don't know, call it anger management issues, call it being autistic, call it being both. But call it being whatever.
Only 90s kids can relate.
I was born in 2001.
Rather that than be called stupid.
Yeah, live on the internet.
I'm gonna go into Beta's DMs and call them stupid right now. Alright, I'll check back and see if that got a response when I'm done with this video.
I fail to see the humor here.
How much are the boats?
The second one's 1,200.
Oh, I can
just
easily
collecting-
buy that.
Oh, how much do you have?
I'm about to hit 3k.
What?
I know, right?
I'm just not making money anymore. I got 12. I just hit 1,200.
Wait, maybe I'm a celestial dragon.
What?
I fail to see the humor here.
Ew.
Ew, I know, right? No wonder
Dude, to people who don't watch One Piece, they're just like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Miku's a celestial dragon now.
Oh, I'm grabbing all your.
How actually dare you? Alright, we need to actually cancel Gilgo after this one. Like, how genuinely dare they even insinuate or even joke about Hatsune Miku, the idol of our time and all times of the future times. is even somewhat connected to the celestial dragons. Like I am offended I am offended on behalf of Miss Miku Hatsune here.
This is a bop.
You can fish? Oh wait, hold on. We don't need to kill things anymore.
Oh,
Let's
we can
fish.
fish? Alright, hold on. Let me get out of here.
What was the goal there? Why were they just running through the animals and then not only jumping once they got out from between the animals?
Man, it always be like that.
I mean, with Gilgo, true, honestly.
Ooh, a yummy scrummy coin.
How dare you try to replicate such an iconic moment?
Now this is for real mulch eaters.
Honestly, Gilgo is a mulch eater. Like, I'll second that.
I think this game is very well made.
This game is so well made. This game is awesome, actually.
It sure is Fortnite slop.
It's Fortnite sloppy at its sloppiest.
Feeling
I hope
some
the creator
huge Libra
of this game
vibes.
watches this video and goes, "Hey, I made that. It's not slop, it's peak." And I'll be like, "So true, bestie."
Yeah, it's it's
sure is.
it's the top of the slop. One could call it sloppy toppy.
Those who get it. And those who don't.
I wouldn't call it that personally.
Yo, straw hat.
I gotta. What?
What is this? The United States of woke?
This is such a girl failure of a video of a game. Actually, we didn't do anything wrong.
No, it is a girl failure of a video. Isn't that right, ReactBot?
How do I delete someone else's video?
Honestly, still so true. Like, I could delete the video, but, I feel like the world has to know how just how bad Gilgo is, like, at anything when I'm not around,
This is just like web fishing.
I almost suggested that.
I mean, we've already also done a web fishing game.
Oh yeah, yet, you've never played Fortnite on Friendly Fire before. This is completely uncharted territory, especially not creative slop.
Bro has no life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. This is my first time fishing in Fortnite.
It's just when the bobber goes down.
Oh, okay, got it.
It'll be a
Gilgo's first time fishing in Fortnite be like.
Yeah, it's official. I'm shooketh.
Man,
that was a gun. I just reeled up a gun.
You reeled up a gun?
Yeah.
I love how Miku actually looked to the left, as if she wanted to also see the gun.
Yucky.
Oh, I just got some ammunition. No one.
I'm in the middle of pausing to make fun of Gilgo for saying ammunition, and I hear the first few syllables of them making fun of themselves for calling it ammunition.
I was like, oh,
maybe we should find it. Maybe we should find a different Fortnite slop.
Maybe, but that'll be for next time.
Wow, they've just replaced me entirely. Like, oh yeah, next time they're gonna I see how it is. Well, I guess this is probably this might be the last time you hear me on Friendly Fire. I don't know. Turns out they're just happier with Beta, I suppose. Well, ReactBot, have anything else to say to the audience before we both die?
This says a lot about society.
It really does. I'm putting a bit too much emotion into this. I think some people are gonna believe it's a bit.